Scholars, what it do? As y'all can see, I'm sitting in Dante's seat today. I'm usually over there, but you know, Dante be stumbling in here anytime now. But welcome, season 3, we full motion, baby. We here. I can't talk to myself, so Dante ain't here to introduce me and ask me how my week was going. So we do have a guest today. I'm going to let my guest get right into introducing himself, letting you know where y'all can follow him at, and we'll get into why he's here today. So,
hey, how you doing, guys? This is my first time ever doing something like this. So my name is Cheeze. Real name is Atanis. That's Haitian, but I mostly go by Cheeze. Everyone calls me Cheeze because of the smile, you know.
Sock say, I know Haitians low key hate when Americans do that shit.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Mainly because I really don't speak Creole like that, like
at all.
I can speak it, understand it,
if
but
someone
it's not
spoken to you can understand it.
Yeah. But I can't. If like Shorty pulled up on me and was talking Creole to me, it's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm Americanized. You know?
Mes amis.
Oh man.
But tell the people where they can find you at, where they can follow you at.
So my Instagram is jet_cheese with a Z, you know, not with a S. CHEEZE_. I'm mainly in the sports medicine business. That's my main job. I also do personal training as well, so I'm into that whole fitness life as well. But I've been doing it for a while. You know, I got my education. 4 years education at King University.
Nice, shout out to King.
I also do have a master's, but I don't. Kids, if you ever go to school, man.
School's for fools.
I mean the education the education is cool, but like sometimes I hate to say it, but when it's all over, then you kind of sometimes have those regrets. I mean, I don't regret having a master's because of course it brings in more money, but also it brings you more debt.
Listen, let me tell you something. Biden's gonna have to come after me because
oh my god,
bro, they ain't getting that shit back.
This guy,
they ain't getting that shit back. Play that shit against Steve. They ain't getting that shit back. Listen,
absolutely not.
As long as I owe them, they'll never go broke.
They're not getting that money back ever.
Listen, everybody was like, "Yo, it's not good to defer your student loans." I don't suggest to people to do what I did, but I deferred those fucking loans.
Yeah, it's like I think. Yeah, we have loans and we should pay them off, but it's like, what's the rush? It's like the government ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere, bro. They gonna be there.
They don't need that money.
They all right.
They stay in debt anyway. So
shit, they out here giving millions and billions to other countries. We all right. They all right. They got it.
Hey man, shout out to what's happening in Gaza and all that. I really don't know too much information about it all, but it's all sad,
Listen, we all deserve peace.
Shout outs what's happening to the Congo, Haiti, all those third world countries. It's not just, Gaza, it's everywhere. I mean, I wish we could support everywhere. America wants to support everywhere, but they don't got the funds. They claim they got the funds, but they're getting the funds from us.
They want it from us.
Exactly.
They want our student loan.
But yeah, man, everything was going on is sad, it's tough. It's tough.
The way of the world is crazy, but I promise Dante, even though he's not here, he'll see this eventually. But
Dante, how come you late to my show, bro?
He gonna be here. He gonna be
Dante,
here.
I haven't seen Dante in years. I remember we had that apartment. You guys would come over, and like shoot these videos with us, man. But
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Dante had really important things to do. That's why he's showing up late, but he'll be here. And I also promised him last episode I won't get too political. All
right, we'll stop there.
Until we have a political episode.
No, we'll stop there. I'm not into politics at all. I just know the surface level stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and I respect that because a lot of people don't know and they'll still try to speak on shit.
It's like
me and you have had conversations before too where we've talked about things, you've asked questions.
And to be honest, I'm back and forth. Sometimes I support Biden, sometimes I support Trump, and sometimes I'm like fuck the both of them. But
and that's okay.
It's
that's your
like,
right as an American. That's your right as an Haitian American.
Look. I mean, at the end of the day, man, we all lie. some way, some shape, some form.
I don't know what you talking about. I don't lie, bro.
I mean, either we lie to protect feelings, we lie because we're actually evil.
The only time I lie is when I'm asleep. Coin it. Shout out to Steve.
Nah, man, yeah, men never lie. Remember that.
Listen, but let me ask you this, because I frequent the gym with Cheeze now recently, just trying to steal his habits. My man is always in shape. You know, his diet's on point. He's always in my ear telling me, watch your calories. But like, what fuels you and what drives you to have, the training and, the nutrition be a part of your passion?
To be honest, it's easy to do because I actually love doing it, Now here and there, there's stuff that fuel you, like, simple insecurities or, relationships, and then you kind of like want to take your mind off stuff. So you put it all into like what you love. So it's like me, it's not just like going to the gym, lifting weights, it's not just running on the treadmill. There's other ways to stay fit that can be entertaining, It's like me and Ness, we play basketball pretty much all the time. I know, like, I know, like, when we tell like our significant others that like, we're gonna play basketball, they sometimes don't believe us, but we legit could play basketball for hours.
That's why I record all those games, man. We be there, we be in the gym for hours, bro.
Yeah, but like it's generally is you gotta love like what you do, but not just love the goals that you get, but you have to love the process. And I hate to sound like every fitness influencer is going to tell you gotta love the process, trust the process, you gotta have discipline, and all that is true, but if you don't have the love or the want to do it, you're not going to stick to it.
So when you have your own personal clients that you train, do you try to find what fits them personally, or do you have a generalized style of how you approach?
So first off, I'm trying to get away from using the word client.
Okay. Because
I feel like it's not personable.
So what would you call them?
So I'm starting something new recently where I'm trying to call anyone that I work with athletes.
Athletes. I appreciate it. Hey, clap it up for that. That's dope. Athletes. Y'all all athletes. Clap it up for that.
I mean, just because you're not dribbling the ball, kicking the ball, spiking the ball, doesn't mean you're not an athlete. If you're in the... Oh, my God.
Hey. Hold up.
What up, gang?
What up,
gang? What up?
My boy.
I told you I was in my trailer getting my makeup and stuff done. My beautician was in there.
Educated brothers, we got two special guests today. Jalen Brunson just walked into the
You feel me?
Go
Hot off the playoff run. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he lied. His hand is not broken. He got no cast on, bro.
Nah, see, what happened was it's this one. It was this one. Yeah, it was this one. You know what I'm saying?
We needed you, man. We needed you to beat the Celtics, man.
But you looking fresh right now, baby.
Son, don't.
This man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking fresh
right now. We ain't gonna get started, but honestly, it's graduation season right now. I'm actually just coming from a graduation.
Okay, congratulations.
My little nephew Isaiah, shout out to Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? He graduated from
as we said, school.
That's hilarious.
Did everything come full circle again without me knowing?
That shit went left.
Oh yeah. We were talking about how you
not going to school.
kind of don't need school, but
I say he graduated high school. Whatever he does with his life after that, that's something to him.
Your ass ain't trying to drive across state to no fucking high school.
If you give him advice, man, his best advice is have a plan, stick to it, know what you want to do, because if you waste your time after now, you wasting your time. You're not getting younger, man.
Nah.
So to catch Dante up, Cheeze was getting into, how he doesn't call his clients. He calls his clients athletes.
Okay.
Give them a little bit. I feel like that'll boost the hell out of my ego.
Exactly. If you come to me for the first time and I'm calling you, you're my athlete, you're not my client, you're gonna be more motivated. You're gonna be, all right, I'm gonna live up to that vocabulary. I'm gonna do what I can to live up to being an athlete.
I respect that.
And most of my clients, they'll be like, all right, let me see. Google athlete, it'll say, oh, like more have a lot of capabilities, all that stuff. You do have a lot of capabilities. Yeah. You just, however, got to work on them. It's not, you're not going to wake up and be born. Sometimes you are. I'm not going to lie. You're going to wake up and jump like John Morant or Anthony Edwards.
I used to jump like that.
Yeah, but then 30 was like, knock, knock, knock. Those knees, they not going to be the same no more, bro.
I had a goal. It's funny as fuck you said that. So I had a goal in my 20s. I told myself when I was 21 that by the time I turned 26, even if it's just one time, I'm going to catch a dunk, and that would be the one time ever.
I remember those aspirations.
Yeah. But we all had those aspirations.
It was real, though, because I was actually able to get up there enough to be like, all right, I'm close.
But then you got older.
Nah, fuck older. I got told I wasn't playing football no more, and the weight just was like, boom.
But look, I put it like this. It's not all your fault. Sometimes when you're young, you don't really have all the resources that you kind of...
Listen, I agree with that, but to an extent. And I'm in my older age now, I'm all about accountability.
Yeah.
My thing was, we knew what we had to do, but we all play sports.
Yeah.
When you're younger and your body just reacts to everything the way you want it to react, you just think, I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
Until you're not.
What was it? Last week we played ball 2 days in a row. Then that third day was like, nah.
I was about to say, how y'all do?
Let me tell you how this shit went. So I'm gonna be real with y'all, scholars. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I can't shoot. But every now and then,
leave nets open.
All the time.
But every now and then,
make it rain.
I'm a J.O.S.
I remember that Monday.
That Monday he's speaking of, I was going off. They was leaving me open. I'm hitting them shits. Now they did me. I'm so mad because I always record, but I didn't record this shit. But he's my witness. I done crossed dude up. Dead ass, and he almost fell.
All I needed was Cheeze to go, whoo, and I knew that's real.
I crossed him up, stepped back.
He had a game winner
and won the game off of it.
Step back? Okay.
I'm like, all right.
I see you, Luka.
But that shit not meant to happen 2 days in a row. Got back that next day, I missed everything. I was missing everything. They like, slow down.
The best part about that second day is he wasn't on my team. The first day he was.
So you was like, Cat, you was out here shooting 1,500 shots. And you don't know why they don't go in, right?
They was going in the day before. I thought I had it.
Yeah,
I really was like, we went that the next day. I'm like, I got the recipe.
Yeah.
You got to cook these niggas.
Yeah.
I got baked.
It was all you. It was all you.
And, you know how when your team lose and everybody talking like, oh, we could did this. I looked at everybody like, yo, that's on me.
Yeah. That's how you know you didn't do what you feel you could have did when you be like, yo, my bad, y'all.
Yeah.
Like
it got to a point in the game I stopped shooting. I'm like, yo, they like, yo, you're open now.
Nah, man. You got hit with the Ben Simmons. After a while, you just lost your confidence.
Because my legs were going, bro. You older. You can't do that shit.
That Tuesday, my shots were going too, bro. I was struggling.
Because when you ain't got your legs under you and you shooting, you're not making it. Bro.
Yo, you know what it is too? Like, y'all ever twist the ankle when y'all was in your early teens, early 20s?
Man.
Go ahead, twist the ankle now. That shit gonna feel like it broke the fuck off.
You gonna wake up the next morning like, ah!
But segue, that's part of what I do full time. I help with.
Love it.
I help with those type of things. Like Monday, you sprain your ankle. That Tuesday, you come into me like, hey, Cheeze, man, I just sprained my ankle yesterday, but I'm really trying to play. It's not that bad. What can I do to, like optimize me being, efficient?
So right now you're a physical trainer for high school kids, correct?
High school kids. So yeah, I work at Montclair High School full time. That's my main job.
Boo! That's dope. Whoa. We don't disrespect Montclair.
Boo.
No. Cheeze, you got a fan over here, bro. Montclair State MSU stand up, you know what I'm saying?
No.
He's a hater.
Talking about Montclair High.
I don't care.
Hold on.
I represent Montclair.
I could boot him twice.
Why?
A, I went to Union. We don't fuck with Montclair in football.
Shay.
B, I went to Willie P. Man, fuck Montclair.
That's why I thought you said Montclair. So, no.
Shout out to Montclair, though.
Absolutely shout outs to Montclair.
Football is the winningest program in the state. Montclair High School football.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, last time I played him, I beat him, so I don't care.
And when
I was like 1993.
I graduated high school 2011. I think they were in the midst of a three-peat. Really? Like from like 09 to 11 to something like that.
My last season was, I graduated 08, so my last season was 07. They ain't win 07.
And then
That's what you gonna go with?
Yeah, man. And when I was in high school, when you thought about Montclair, you thought about that's a tough team over there. It's like,
listen, I'm not saying it to say it. I don't think there was a team that me personally I was scared of. And there was a lot of teams Union played when I was in high school. They were just way bigger than us.
look, man,
I never feared motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
but you're not supposed to be scared of anybody, man. Like,
especially when you're younger, you got them superpowers.
That's my point.
You know what I'm saying? When you in high school, everybody feel like they're a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Nothing hurts. Everything works out. You'll always be better the next day.
And it's funny as hell I'm saying that because I went into every game with that mindset, and then we blew this team out, but Plainfield. My senior year.
That's why I say the team, son.
Playfield with the grass. Come on, y'all got to do better. So Playfield, why y'all still got grass, bro? Come on, man.
We still had grass at that point because we played them in Union.
Oh my gosh.
So Plainfield was horrible my senior year, and we beat them I think 27-0.
Oh, they was always horrible though. They still horrible.
Now they had
No. I don't want no problems.
Listen,
look. Playfield, y'all doing a great job out there.
Listen, I don't want no beef.
But Plainfield had this dude on their team that was like fucking 6'5", almost 300, and this is high school.
Soft.
He wasn't soft. I ain't gonna front. He wasn't soft. And I learned the hard way he wasn't soft.
Hey man, you went to high school with some soft big motherfuckers.
I know what you're getting at, and we're not going to do that. Not on this show. Not on this show. Cut it out. Anyway, we're not doing that.
Show up to practice as a freshman. These guys like, you like terrified at first, but then you get to practice, get the thick of things. It's just like, you know what? That wasn't that bad. You know. Hey man, but
hold on. I'm gonna finish my story, and I'm gonna answer your shit.
Because I was about to say you look like there's some kind of truth behind what Cheeze is saying right now. Because
see, but that came over there.
Oh man!
Yo, that laugh, you heard it, son?
So they had the big dude. The game was already out of hand. We was playing Plainfield. I decided like an idiot to go head up with this dude.
Your trainer's worst nightmare, probably.
That's the hardest. That's the furthest anybody has ever thrown me in my life.
Oh,
you gotta remember in high school I was like $185. So I'm going against this dude, but I'm killing shit. I'm like, all right, fuck that.
Yeah.
So he pulls my way. I'm like, I'm about to run into this big nigga. Nope. The fucked up part is we win that game. So I had a great game outside of that one play.
Oh man.
We get the film the next day, and guess what? Fucking Sheridan keeps replaying.
RP to Sheridan, bro.
Recipes to Sheridan. But guess we kept replaying? Me falling.
Was that on film? Did they have film back then?
Nah, see, everything's VHS.
Oh my god.
I remember that too, because I remember y'all was talking about y'all mixtapes. Yeah. Y'all had to get those dubbed on VHS.
I was so mad because I was dubbing mine and fucking I had a VHS and DVD thing, and the shit broke while I was doing it. So the tape is lost forever.
You know what's crazy though? Nowadays, these athletes, they got like their personal friends who like are videographers. Which is fucking
smart. Like,
they're on the sidelines as they're playing.
But it's so funny because these little kids is fraudulent. Because they only post the good shit.
Yeah.
And then we see, I played ball with this dude at LA Fitness back in the day, and this motherfucker was like 17 years old.
This LA Fitness, you recording highlights?
No. But he was recording the highlights in his high school, right? So he would come to LA Fitness talking about he's getting recruited, he's getting ranked. This dude had like 10,000 followers on IG. So I'm like, but he sucks. When he's playing with us, he's always missing. He gets bullied on the court. If you put any weight on him, he folds. Yeah. And this dude like 6'3", 6'4", and I'm like, but he's slinky. And he always misses his jump shots. So I'm like, I mean, I know you're tall, but you're not tall enough to where they can look past what you're doing.
Yeah.
So then I go on his Instagram page, and that's why he's getting looks. It's all him making shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? We play with this little motherfucker all the time, and all he does is miss.
Yeah.
I remember getting back to LA that next day after I saw his fucking IG, and I'm like, yo, this nigga is a fraud. But going back to what you said, go back to what you said. I ain't putting no names out there.
Yeah.
But he's absolutely right on that. And that shit used to piss me off because I didn't like it, but I respected it. Union was known for never allowing, going into my junior and senior year, Union was known for never allowing freshmen or sophomores to sniff varsity.
Yep.
If they would be at practice with us, but they would literally just be on the sideline, sitting there watching.
Yep.
Sheridan came in and decided, I'm going to play the best, whoever's available, I'm going to use them. So I think our year, since that was his first year, that he used it as a tactic to try to get us to do better. So, like Cheeze said, these little motherfuckers came. They were, you know how high school is. High school's crazy.
I was one of those little motherfuckers.
Because freshmen are small in high school.
Yeah.
And they look at seniors like, oh my God, he's huge. But we don't think we were that fucking big.
Oh, man.
So I remember they class was all coming up to practice and shit. And at first, you could see they were all timid until they started playing with us. And these niggas was literally, not all of them, most of them were literally trying to disrespect us.
Talk shit too, bro.
Yeah, so motherfuckers like me, we not doing that. I'm killing everything moving now.
Hey,
you think you hot shit? We taking it easy. Nah, I'm killing everything moving. But there were certain dudes on the team that year that was just like
talk shit, bro. Talking, shit.
But they wasn't backing it up.
Oh damn.
That's the thing. That's the thing about us. Talk shit. I mean, we might get ran over, concussed, all that, crossed up, ankles broken, but we still gonna come back and talk shit. But like kids nowadays, they don't do that, man. It's just like,
listen, I would never fix my lips to say I was one of the best players on the team because I don't think I was.
Nah, you were, bro.
I appreciate it. I didn't feel that way.
You was alright.
But the dudes that were real, you knew who they were.
Yeah.
I gotta put their names out there. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. 'Cause I know y'all looking. But the fall off was just like, damn. And it was mostly because a lot of dudes decided not to play throughout high school. They would play, like, I got the union the end of the freshman year. So when I played my sophomore year, a lot of people that played my sophomore year didn't play junior year and then came back senior year. So I'm like, why take that year off? Like, because I feel, I believe this from the bottom of my heart. If we all stayed as a class together going into our senior year, we would have probably won states. That's how good our team could have been.
Yeah.
But a lot of them had to come back and learn football again.
Okay.
We young as hell. Like, so you can't, as a kid, you can't take time off like
it's
that.
all like, as speaking as a trainer, it's all muscle memory.
Yeah.
Once you stop doing something, like you can do it for you can not throw a football for two days, come back as a quarterback, and you gotta be
out of whack.
whack.
You gotta be really fucking gifted to just turn that shit on like that.
That's why injuries take time, because yes, you're injured. The injury takes time, but sometimes you're injured and you feel like you can throw a football in 2 weeks, but when you come back in 2 weeks, that takes maybe another week to actually get in rhythm.
I'm happy you said that, and I want to ask you this as a physical trainer, and if you believe it or not. I'm under the belief a lot of these injuries in sports now are happening because in their contracts and CBAs and all that, they don't practice. They're not as aggressive as they used to be in the past. Like you said, with muscle memory, especially with football, since we did 2 days. Since our practices were actually live, like we were playing. Since our practices were actually live, like we were playing games. By the time we got to the actual game, ain't nothing affecting us. Like bro, I've never seen so many ACL tears in my life, dog.
So let me take you through. I'm gonna bring you into the inside scenes of a high school football week, right? So most of our games are on a Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. Right?
Okay.
That Monday comes.
They don't do the Friday nights no more?
Some schools do. If you have, we don't have lights, so we don't. That's another.
Montclair.
So
no, that's because it goes into a lot of the equipment, the things that they know that they're going to need.
Sure.
If you're shining bright on a Saturday, why do you need lights at night on a Friday?
Sure.
Anyway, continue.
So Saturday, your football game gets done. Monday, you come in. Actually, no, you come in. Yeah, you do come in Monday. Monday, most of the time, you're just lifting, conditioning, watching film. All right? Tuesday, you actually go back out, full pads. You go into a full practice, right? The next day, Wednesday, same thing, full practice. Then you get to Thursday where you start softening out. You'll go into shells and uppers. Now, you're not really doing too much hitting. You're not doing any... And first of all, throughout the week, you're not even tackling, right? So when you get to an actual game and you get tackled and you get injured, boom, you're not used to getting tackled all week. And then that, of course, day before a game, you're in helmets. So you're not hitting at all.
Yeah.
You're just running against air and all that stuff. And I think that's where it underlines the injuries come in as well, is because, like I said, it's muscle memory. Not only that, but you're only lifting 1 time a week or conditioning 1 time a week, really. You're not conditioning after practice. Coaches, they want you to condition, but it's like you're tired after practice.
That's why hearing that is nuts to me, bro. Because we would play the game, and we would have to be back at the field house the next day, and then we had to go to the practice every day after school.
But it depends on the school you go to. So some schools, like Union, we played mostly Friday nights.
Yeah.
So Saturday we would come in and get our lifts in and conditioning, watch film, and then Monday we back at it. Now, when I was in high school, you couldn't wait till that Thursday because you're in helmets. You ain't got to hit nobody. Nobody try to take you out.
Because y'all was still, at that point, still hitting.
Yep. Nowadays,
when I found out they took away 2 days, I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
There's no more 2 days.
Y'all told me about that. I think like maybe 3-4 summers ago they took
2
the days away.
Bro.
And y'all was sitting up there like, yo, these. That's when the old head kicking because y'all was like, yeah, these young kids these young kids don't know about them 2 days.
I hear this quote all the time. I wish that you knew you were in the good old days as they were happening.
Yeah,
because
for real.
When we were younger, I hated those fucking 2 days.
2 days was terrible.
But now, as I think about it, I'm like, yo, fuck, them shits was kind of fun.
It was fun because you bonded with your teammates.
You do the first session. As tired as you are, Union used to give us good food. I ain't gonna front. That's the one.
Shout out to the Booster Club.
Oh my God, Booster Club. We used to have fucking Quiznos.
Shout out to the moms.
Subway, fucking Domino's.
We used to get mad as hell when a mom would graduate with their kid and it was a senior. Like, damn, who's gonna step up now?
Like, we about to provide the meals the next summer, man.
Yo,
oh my God.
So the first session will always be crazy.
Yeah,
everybody's up early. We got energy.
Oh, practice is not allowed to be longer than 3 hours now, right?
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's a mandate.
That's a mandate.
Like, damn, I didn't know that.
For the 2 days, we had to be there at 7.
Yeah.
We wouldn't stop till like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
We were there all day. It was a job. It was 9 to 5, basically, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, man.
And as like I said, as it was happening, you're like, damn, man, this ain't it. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, bro, that shit was fun.
It was fun.
This shit was fun, dog.
You bonded with your teammates. You're away from home. You know,
and that was even better
like,
shit because I would have to walk to Newark after.
I was about to say because I'm pretty sure you had to walk or something.
You
to
one
get
of
back
those?
home,
You one of those?
I can say it now. We ain't gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get in trouble now. The statute of limitations is well over.
Yeah, so my
they call them the illegals.
I actually lived in Union the first 2 years I was in Union High. Towards the end of my sophomore year, we moved to Vauxhall. I lived in Vauxhall for a year, and then both my grandparents ended up passing away my junior year. We moved back to Newark. I hated it, but I ain't got no money. There's nothing I can fucking do. So I was one of those kids who had to get up every morning early as fuck, catch the bus to school from Newark. And it used to blow my mind that you motherfuckers lived there and it was always late.
I was never late. According to the attendance office.
Why don't you just stay at Dante's house?
I was never late.
Bro? You just stayed at Dante's house.
Bro. All right, so
you my boy, Blue. You could have, son.
Let me tell you how it goes.
Oh, man.
You can't do that. You know why you can't do that? Because if you have to use an address, if they catch wind of you going somewhere else, they'll follow you. I got followed home to the address we were using.
There was a couple teachers following kids, yeah.
But my thing was, I actually lived at one point at the address we were using.
Yeah.
So we knew the people who moved in. So I would literally just go there. Motherfuckers be like, yo, why you walking to Vauxhall? Mind your business.
Because you didn't get caught, so damn near we was done with senior year,
I never got caught. Other than y'all, no one knew I lived in Newark.
Oh, damn.
So when they said, oh, what's up with these Newark niggas in these suburban schools, they talking about you?
Basically, because you know how it goes. Like, I'm being real. Like,
I don't mean to associate Newark with niggas, but
listen,
there's a lot of diversity in Newark. You know,
let me say this.
I love the Hispanics.
You talking about North Newark?
Ironbound.
Ironbound in North Newark.
Bring back Chop Fest. Is that still going on?
They do it low key now.
It must be real.
You remember Italian Fest and
but they both closed for the same fucking reasons.
Yeah, because
motherfuckers don't know how to act.
Because of niggas.
Yes, that's literally the reason. Because when we used to have the Italian Fest, bro, we used to be suit like, Friday, Saturday's about to be lit. We would go to Italian Fest. Friday night religiously for at least 4 years we was in high school. Every single time it got shut down by like 9 o'clock because they was fighting. Though. It was. Oh no, there were people from Irvington. I was gonna say Irvington was coming over there. All of them dudes was like, "Yo, we gonna meet up at Quick Shack." I'm like, "Damn, I'm trying to get a sandwich before I go home," because I live like 5 minutes away from Union Center. So I was like, "I'm walking home. I'm good."
That shit was.
But
never
now
us.
I can't even get no food because can't walk in the Quick Shack.
Will always come to Union and fuck with us, and then we would defend ourselves.
Always.
Shit would go down.
Shout out to Irvington. I was born. I wasn't born there, but I was raised there. You know, I was born in Newark. Beth Israel, shout out, but I lived most of my life in Irvington. Irvington is a spot. Irvington, Irvington not that bad.
I lived in Irvington for a year, and it fucked me up when, as we got older, people call it hood because the part of Irvington I lived in was.
That's suburban. What I'm saying. Like, like.
But my thing was, and I respect my mother to death for it because, in how we moved a lot when I was younger. Born and raised in Newark, we moved to fucking Woodbridge in '98. Once you take a hood kid that's young and put them in the suburbs, the worst thing you could do to them is throw them back into the hood. You can't do it. Because now, I used to talk to Dante about this shit all the time. Because as niggerish as these motherfuckers thought I was, I would go home and they would think that I was just the whitest of white boys. So,
you using your E's and R's?
How are you dressed, bro?
How are you pronouncing that? It wasn't how I was dressed. It was how I carried myself. Because once you experience life to where, like, damn, I don't have to do these type of things, motherfuckers look at you like you crazy. Like, I told you, all my boys I used to grow up with was out doing that crazy shit still.
Yeah.
Once I got a taste of, I don't have to do that, I didn't do it. So now, and it was wild for me because, so, 2004, I was in graduating 8th grade. My entire 8th grade year, I lived in Newark. So I was going to school in Islam. So we would have to
shout out to the Indians, man.
Shout out to the Indians, but
the Middlesex County, they run that, bro.
That's their county. But
yo, man.
So I would have to catch the fucking train at Penn Station every morning at 6.
Bro, you were independent in high school.
Bro, I've been doing this is middle school.
I can't even take a train now, to be honest. Like if someone said, "Yo, Cheese, get to the city,"
but that's why, and
I'll be like, "Good luck."
Yeah,
from the negative comes some good of it. That's why I can navigate and I never get lost anywhere because I know where I'm going because I've been doing it for so long.
Oh man!
So at the end of 7th grade, going into my entire 8th grade year, I lived in Newark, so we would have to wake up every morning, catch the number 1 bus down 16th Ave, turn into Market Street to Penn Station. Then we would have to take the East Corridor train to from Penn Station to Metro Park in Island. Then I would have to walk about 1.5 miles to my school, Island Middle, from the train station. And this was every fucking morning for a year and a half. My mom finds a house in I got a tripping. We moved to Irvington.
Shout out to the I.
We moved to Irvington.
Blue Knights.
But we moved to Irvington, but my uncle had a fucking house in Maplewood. So that's why I went to Columbia.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Bro, why don't y'all just do what Hispanics do? Just all live in one house, you know? Like, shout out to Elizabeth Seaport.
And listen, that's another episode. We can get to that.
About cultures.
About cultures. But so I was always on the move. When I started to go to Union, that was the first time in 3.5 years that I actually lived in the place that I was going to school at.
That's right.
So hold up. So you know how like if you're from Union, you know Burnett Ave, right? Uh-huh. You off of North 3rd Street where everybody used to take the bus, right? That was you.
When the 96 used to let you off right by Burnett Barbecue.
Yeah.
And then there was another stop right in front of the street that the high school was on, but for whatever reason, sometimes the bus wouldn't stop there.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be hot because everyone was being lazy and would get off right in front of the school. Mm-hmm. I would get off at Burnett Barbecue and just walk my ass over.
Yeah.
And just cut the back streets by that little elementary school that was right there.
Yeah.
Shout out, damn.
I think that was Hannah Caldwell over there.
No,
behind the high school?
No, not the one behind. There's another school that's off of Burnett Ave.
So did you ever get a ride?
Home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Once I started driving, son, my boy was all smiles. Not because he was happy for me to get my license. He was I got rides home now.
Yo, the shit was so funny. There's fucking 9 of us in our friend group. Dante had, what was that? A Mazda what?
Bro, Mo, you talking about my first car?
Yeah.
1991 Toyota Corolla, son.
Toyota
Corolla, son.
I had a 97.
We used to be packed in Dante car like sardines.
I put like 6 people in that car.
Let me tell you something.
Ain't no way in hell 6 people supposed to fit in that car, but they did.
Let me tell you.
That bitch, I really like, D, we out?
Yo, like, my birthday is in February, so you know I'm one of the first to turn 18. So when I get that license, bro, I had my 97 Corolla that my dad had, bro. Like, oh my God, yo.
I will say Toyota has got it down to a science on how to keep their cars together. Because I had a 91 in 2007. That joint was running like it was a 2007.
The wind up?
Yeah. Yo, see, you know, bro. I had the wind up windows. My dad called them power windows because you had to put some power to get them joints going, son.
They don't do that shit with kids no more, but I think it's beneficial for your first car to be older. Because my first car was a 96 Sonata.
Yeah.
And I didn't get my first car until I was 19.
You know why? It's very important to have an older car because you might drop your friend home at one point and somebody might run into the back of your shit, like just run into the back of your shit.
That happened to me, bro.
That happened to us.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You know how you talking about that 9-friend group? I remember I was driving up to football practice, literally up the street. I let one of my... I opened the door for one of my friends. All of a sudden, I had like 7 kids in my car, bro. I drove like...
That's it.
Like, yo, where we going?
I drove maybe like 10 steps. I hear a cop like, whoop, whoop, pull me over. Like, and you had a provisional license, so with a provisional license, you can only have one other person in the car.
And then all the niggas scattered.
Bro.
Like roaches.
Bro. Actually, they kept us all in the car. They like, no one go anywhere. And then...
it was probably that same bald head white cop in Union who used to like to fuck with everybody.
Yo.
It was, wasn't it?
It was an undercover car at the... it was like, it was even... but... And then like, we're trying to call Coach Sheridan to come out and talk to this guy. Coach Sheridan comes out like, there's nothing I can do, man. It's like, yeah, you were no help, man.
Thanks. Could have handled this myself at that point.
Just make sure you're at practice, man.
Make sure this doesn't affect y'all time.
I call my dad like, yo, I just got a ticket. He's like, yep, that's it, no more football. So that year, that's why I had to quit because I actually got in trouble.
He made you quit because of a ticket?
Yeah,
that's strict as hell.
That is.
Haitian parents are strict, bro.
I know that. So.
Haitian parents.
You know that? You're not Haitian.
How many Haitian friends do we have?
But you're not Haitian yourself.
I am Haitian. So listen, that's what I mean.
Oh my God, that's your favorite phrase.
Fouti garçon.
But you could hate it all you want, but honestly, if they weren't strict on you, you want to be like,
listen,
that's true.
Listen,
that's where discipline comes from. That's where a lot of the discipline comes from.
Exactly.
I'll say this: my mom, to me, wasn't strict because she knew she didn't have to be. I watched my brothers and sisters get into so much shit.
It's like, oh, don't do
that. Don't do that.
I guess that's the benefits to being the youngest. You know what I'm saying? You get to watch them do the dumb shit and go, all right, so all of that looks stupid. I'm going to do completely different from all of them.
You're about to do this and get your ass whooped? I'm going to do this.
So as long as I don't do this, I'll be all right.
You look like you never really got in trouble.
Bro, like, dog, and people think like, oh, man, Sean was a good kid. Like, no.
He just didn't get caught.
No. We all did some shit.
He was a bad kid. He was a player.
We all did some shit.
He's a player.
And Dante's witness to it. There was points in school where I wanted to kill niggas, and I just always chose not to.
That's understandable.
Because my mom, I didn't live in Union, so I felt like if I got in trouble for real, I'll get caught.
Yeah. So you had like that pressure.
Exactly. B, my mother would always tell me like, yo, it's not worth getting suspended and shit in school. Like, so I'm not gonna bring up his name. Like, we got over it, but you know the dude I'm talking about. I hated him for years because I got a haircut and he smacked me in the back of my head. And
fresh cut?
Yeah.
Come on, you can't get mad at that. That's a given.
Because if anybody know me, I have one trigger point. Don't touch the back of my fucking head.
You ever got milked?
That's different. A milk is not violent. I would rather you fucking milk and leche all day.
There was some dudes that if they milked you, man,
it's fighting words.
You had to go to the nurse after. It was like you had whiplash, yo. Like,
listen, it was certain stupid shit that we did in high school that was cool and funny, and it was okay. I'm not gonna get that upset about it. But this one particular person literally cocked back. And like when it made contact, my head went forward. You don't do that. Like if I walked behind you, it was like this, cool. And at this point, me and this dude was not cool. So for him to do that, it's like, yo, what you on? And then to find out he did this shit because somebody he was feeling had a crush on me. I didn't even know her.
I was just about to ask that. Were you in the crowded hallway? Because he's probably trying to impress some girl.
That's all he was doing.
It was definitely, what's that face? A-wing. It was definitely the A-wing. Because there wasn't nothing going on over there but trouble.
And, yo, I'll never forget this shit to the day I died. Because, like I said, I ain't gonna put nobody's names in it. But one of the dudes on the team with me we had woodshop first period that year. And he was in woodshop with me and the dude that I played that was on the team with me. And Sheridan had made that rule. You get into a fight, you get suspended. You're not playing. Yeah. This person is sitting next to me the whole time like, don't. I was going to kill this thing. He's like, don't. I'm like, the whole time we in woodshop, I'm staring at him the whole time. Excuse me, it was metal. I'm staring at him the whole time like this. Like, if you really did that shit.
Like, yo.
Like, for real? That's what we doing? Yo.
I mean, you have self-control. You just sitting there.
Not because you do got some good-ass self-control,
it's like I said, and I love my mother to death. It comes from her. Yeah. My mother used to always instill, like, yo, if you don't have to react to shit, don't. But like I said, especially in high school, it's hard to not do that shit, bro. Yeah. Like,
you're very patient. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why when we got out of high school, I started hooking niggas.
I'm gonna tell you like this, because my patience developed when I got to high school myself. Because, bro, I don't know if you ever met. Well, you probably didn't, but I don't know if you ever met. I'll say my name, Chad. Yeah. White boy?
Yeah.
Yo, you know I fought him the very first day of 6th grade? I was the new kid because I came from Brooklyn. I came from Brooklyn.
I'm a New York nigga.
So I came to Burnett Middle School, and they was like, oh, where you from?
Shout out to Burnett, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody that went to Burnett, shout out Burnett. Shout out Burnett, for sure. I was in homeroom. And he was cool as shit. Yeah. Then for whatever reason, we get to gym class, and he think he a class clown. He want to be funny, crack jokes, and I didn't care about none of the jokes.
It be the girls, man. It be the girls.
I ain't care about none of the jokes. He said one thing about my mother, and I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, and I quote, "That's why your mother walks around with a Power Ranger lunchbox." What I heard was, fuck your mother. And I proceeded to beat his ass in the middle of gym class to the point where the teacher had to pull me off. And after everything was said and done, he was like, yo, you okay? And after that moment, Cheese, no cap. Anybody who went to Burnett could tell you.
You beat
this nigga was crazy after that fight. Like, after we had that fight, he was just legally crazy is what I'm going to go with.
You beat that boy up for saying your mom had style?
Absolutely. Because what I heard was way different than him saying my mother had a Power Ranger lunchbox. Lo and behold, and I'll be real with y'all out there, scholars, I had a very, very big anger problem when I was growing up. Yeah. For me, it was
You said had?
I had I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. I had a very big anger problem when I was younger, but I believe it was a defense mechanism. Sure. See, what had happened was, I don't have an anger problem now, Sean. I've gotten a lot better.
Steve, hit it again?
Mind you, you know what's hilarious that you said that? Literally on my way here, I was driving. It's like 5 hours, like 4 hours from Maryland.
I heard you came from Maryland, man.
Yo. I was good up until maybe the last 15 minutes. I was fine, and then somebody did some nonsense.
And you were your girl?
Yeah.
That's why.
Shout out to Thanos.
That's it. Nah, she was asleep. No. She was up when I was wild at this point.
5 hours?
Nah, she was asleep for most of it. I know where you're going with this, but it wasn't that bad. And actually, when we road trip, it's fun because we come up with games and shit. I'm a gamer when it comes to anything.
Good for y'all, man. So, good for y'all. That's
we play, we don't have a name for it, but it's literally like you come up with a category, and you get 5 guesses to guess what that thing is in that category. Okay. But I always lose because she be watching all them crime shows and shit, so she know what questions to ask. My questions be stupid shit like, is this an item you can eat? And she be like, yeah. I'm like, damn, I wish you said no, because now I really don't know what it is. But yeah, that road trips with her are cool. I've had some terrible road trips experiences with exes. Did you come with us to South Carolina that year?
Nah, but y'all told me all about it.
Yo, I will never, ever. And George is still around in my life. George and my ex are the 2 people I could never have in the car. Yo, driving from Jersey to South Carolina, I will never do that again. That shit was like 13 hours.
They was beefing?
Sheesh.
Nigga, let me sit up a little bit so you can see. I drove 13 hours, both there and back. That's 26 hours in total. Ask me how many times both of these niggas in the car asked me, do they want to switch? Ask me. Go ahead.
How many times?
0. None. It never happened. You know what?
That's
I went to the gas station about 4 times. George, I will never forget. Nigga was in the backseat sleeping on the blankets and shit. He wakes up. Yo, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm a little tired. He's all right, but you good though, right? All right, cool. George watches, right back to fucking sleep, son.
George watches every episode too. You better respond to that, George.
There's nothing to respond to other than he's
George,
right.
George, do better, bro. Do better.
Son, and I'm talking to the point, yo, I've never had that many energy drinks in my life.
Oh man,
bro, I had maybe 3 of those 8-hour energies. You're not supposed to do.
You're not supposed to do
bro,
that.
I'm driving and my hand is literally
that
shaking
literally
on the steering wheel. Son. No. And then driving home, yo, there was a torrential downpour from all of the Carolinas into Virginia.
Yeah,
dog. Ask me how many times these niggas ask me, do I need help?
That was what your ex, right?
Yes.
How go? So
let's get into it. She's about to say, you know what I fucking hate?
No, man. I have an ex that we went to AC one year or whatever. And then we driving back home or whatever. It's not even who you think it is. But
No. Dante knows why I did that. But tell your story. Go ahead.
How come, like... I don't know, like when it comes to your ex and you're just driving somewhere, you just think of torrential downpour. It's just like it was like a dark cloud. Like it's just like I feel like that was the worst drive back home ever, and it was only 2 hours. It's AC.
Listen, they are exes for a reason.
Oh, yes,
yeah, man.
So we go through these journeys for a reason,
and I laughed.
At least that's what I'm told. That helps me sleep better.
I laughed about the AC thing because Dante was witness to that because he was there. I had a bad AC trip with my ex. We all. And the add insult to injury, it was a fucking couples trip. It was
that's why.
Because that was the first time in our lives as friends that we all were in relationships.
Oh man!
So we all went down there as couples.
I know exactly the story about.
Sure enough, who ruined the trip for everybody? Then I gotta sit there with the
eat ass face the whole time, like, yo, this is some motherfucker.
But let me tell you, that was the first time and last time I've been to AC. I will never go back to AC. It's just
AC's my second home.
And that's kind of why I hate Kevin Hart, because we went to go see one of his shows down there, and I'm like, man, I could have
spent this money on something else.
Yeah, man, it's just like, oh man.
And if you get caught in AC in the wrong rainstorm, that shit start flooding.
Yeah, yo.
Can I ask y'all a question? Right.
Yeah.
So we all have exes, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't have exes.
You don't have none. That's what you gonna go with. All right, if you want to lie, go ahead.
I've been asked this by one of my friends. I'm not gonna say it, but if you had to hit up your ex and be like, I want you to give me back this amount of money for all that we've been through. Like,
damn. Steve's like, that's a good one right there. Steve's like $1 million. Oh, I got my number. He got it in his pocket right now. I was waiting for somebody to ask that question.
Steve, put your hand up. How many millions? He said 5 million.
This many's.
Like you just hit up this girl like, yo, I need about like $100,000 from you, like all this wasted time, man. Like,
I know. I'm not.
He was like, more.
It's a lot bit more than 100,000.
I kid you not. Like this one particular ex, the one that fucked the AC trip up.
He's angry.
She owes me her life. Nigga, I want that shit back in blood. Nigga,
yo, never.
No. Ho. It's different. Because not only was I I was paying for everything off of fucking. Mind you, when I met this girl, I was making minimum fucking wage, buying stupid shit I couldn't afford, and was getting shitted on for doing it. Then we would try to go on trips. She was like, "Nah, I don't want to go," and then I can't go either. Like, what the fuck?
It's
when I tell you, I know who he's talking about. My boy was so miserable, son. Yo, Sean, we going to the movies. Nah, bro, I can't go. Why not? Yeah. She tripping again. Damn, nigga, can't go to the movies.
I'm trying to be a real nigga to let my niggas know, like, yeah, I'm trying to respect my girl, but she never budging off of anything.
Nothing.
So then I look like a fucking weakling because they're making it seem like, yo,
it's like, nigga, we going to Apple.
Yeah, but my thing is like, yo, I'm living the Monica happy wife, happy life. She ain't giving me nothing in return, dog. I'm like,
it's tough, man. It's tough.
Excuse my language, scholars. I'm sorry, but then this bitch had the nerve, to try to talk down on me.
Oh man,
the people I knew, like I was just the worst thing in the world to her.
Yes,
because I started being reactionary to the stupid shit she was doing. Like Dee's around. Listen, don't ever listen. You grow up, you go through shit, you grow thugh shit. Yo. The worst thing, the more you know. The worst thing I did was I started matching her shittiness.
That's the worst thing.
And it's the worst thing you can
pulled you out of character.
Exactly.
Pulled you out of character.
And when I became a shit person, I felt it, and I'm like, yo, this ain't me, and that's when I left.
Yeah.
But let her tell it.
You've been a shit person from day one.
I was a shit person the whole time.
But you know what it is? It's like sometimes...
And you're manipulative. That's the new one. You're a manipulator on top of it.
There you go.
Sometimes these exes claim that you don't love them enough, but after all that she's done, like, to you...
I told you, we gotta be like Steve. Have the Rolodex
Dante
ready.
wanted to go to the beach and you said no.
And you said
Because you know why? Because you loved her.
I ain't gonna front. I love the mess out of that girl, but damn. You know, like I said, you
and that was the best beach day ever. They said it was the best beach in the world.
Yo, oh my God. These niggas would go on trips like that knowing that I ain't go for that reason.
Hey, man.
And then would come back and gas it like it was the
like, yo, so we had the most fun.
Exactly.
These motherfuckers. Now, it was one trip they took that I literally just couldn't go because I couldn't afford it. They went to Cali.
Oh, yo, honestly, no, like, no gas. That trip was mad fun. That trip was mad fun.
I didn't go because I couldn't afford it. So, me and the niggas who couldn't afford it, shout out to...
Did y'all go to AC?
Who to AC?
Yo. Grace, do not watch this episode, bro.
Grace, I tell you, Grace know all this shit, man. Because
I remember that.
My thing is, yo, I know people tell you you're not supposed to bring up past shit when you with people, but I feel like once you're mature enough and you're grown, you want them to know why you react to certain things a certain way. So I don't have to tell every little detail, but I'm going to let you know the important shit so you can understand this is why I'm the way I am.
Yeah.
Since I went through so much bullshit with all my exes, I truly don't care about a lot of shit anymore. But what I have to do on my end, because I have to be better at it, is understanding that I can't allow that to be my thought for everything. If I want to make my relationship work, I have to understand that I have to care about some stuff.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, I don't give a fuck. That's not how it works. But when it comes to this, my mental, if I know it's going to fuck with my mental, I shut it down. Not in a relationship. If it's something that we need to speak on, we speak on it. Even if I know it's going to turn into something. Sometimes you got to let that shit happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let that shit happen. Because the worst thing you can do in any relationship, whether it's romantic, friends, if you don't speak on it, it's only going to get worse.
Yep.
I feel like, that's valid. I feel like that's one of my issues as well as communication, you know? Yeah. It's like, me personally, I'm a hustler, yo. You know me.
Listen. He ain't got to tell y'all. This motherfucker was working 3 jobs.
Look,
at 5 years old.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I'm like, yo, bro, you find one good job. Be like, nah, I like what I'm doing.
Memorial Day weekend is 3 days. I put in about 42 hours in 3 days.
This motherfucker.
Right?
On top of that, being a good ass dad, man.
Grinding.
Clap it up for Cheeze, man.
I'm trying. Shout out to Madeline. You know
what I'm saying?
But
with the Pop-Tart crumbs in the car.
That was even Madeline's fault, to be honest. I was eating Pop-Tarts. I ain't gonna lie. But now
you blame it on your daughter.
I always gotta blame shit on my daughter. Shit. Why is the house a mess?
Yeah, you know, kids be wild.
Kids be wild. Kids be wild. You left the cabin on them, Tux.
Damn.
I blame everything on my cat.
One of my, I was
stupid.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm be vulnerable. One of my flaws is like my communication. I'm not really too good at speaking on what truly bothers me. You know?
Do you think it's communication, or you just don't like confrontation?
It's a little both. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Accountability.
Because they call him Cheeze for a reason. You see, he always got the smile on his face.
Yeah, it's like I always want stuff to go smoothly, and and most of the time that's not gonna be the case. Like, you'll never see me like, yo, oh man, this guy's about to fight somebody on the court the other day, bro.
Bro. Oh my God. Finish your story. But I'll let them know what happened afterwards.
It's just like, if something happens, it'll bother me, but it's like, it'll get. In my head, I'm like, it'll get better.
Right. Yeah.
And then it doesn't get better, and then you're just all right. And it's just like, it starts turning into resentment. And then once that happens, it won't be smooth anymore.
Listen, I've told you this before, and I'm gonna say it to you again so everybody can hear it. It's great to have that mindset, but you have to understand when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
Yeah.
In the relationships, you can't have it because either party, you let one thing slide, somebody's gonna take the whole fucking mile.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you have to make sure boundaries are set, and your significant other should be doing the same, so y'all can come to people hate that word, but that's what it is. So y'all can come to a compromise to make sure things are good.
Yeah.
I'm naturally like that now. I try my Dante didn't tell you. It was a point in my 20s where everything got to me.
Yo,
you say wrong thing.
It was actually to a point where we had a little too much fun with it. Because like, yo, you make fun of him. You say one little joke, You're gets sensitive. Hot.
It's okay to be sensitive.
But at that point,
but the reason why he got that sensitive wasn't Sean being sensitive. It was other shit was getting on his nerves. Yeah, I can't call him by the other name on the show. He won't
already
let
said
me.
it like
he did?
Yeah.
Nestle.
His name is
Ness. Say it now.
That is not my name.
Ness.
This is a one episode thing. My name is Sean.
He's Sean in Newark. He's Ness in Union.
Nah, but like Dante said.
Can we tell the scholars why your name's Ness?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know why your name is
Ness.
I do.
Good. Shut up. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. Anyway,
Sean.
Anyway, that's my point. The fuck niggas did not know my name. That's why I don't like that shit, bro. That's just crazy.
Yo.
I'm in a pep rally. They was like, look, Sean Russell. And niggas had to look like,
they was like, who is that?
On my graduation, Atanis Marinulli, it was crickets. But once they saw me walk up,
at least you had you had a dope nickname that was based off of something that you do a lot. I got a nickname for some shit that happened one fucking day. And it stuck.
Like, is it like short for Vanessa? Like,
no.
It's like...
Listen, we're not getting into it. Anyway.
Grace gonna ask you about it later.
She knows about it already.
All right, Grace, tell me.
Because when Grace get mad at me, that's her go-to. She'll start calling me that shit.
Oh, man. Sean, I just need your permission one time to tell the story. I won't tell it today.
We're not going to tell
Scholars,
it today.
I promise y'all I'm going to do my best, my damnness, to get the story as to why his name is Ness. I'm going to try my best, y'all, but I can't make any promises because he's very secretive about why. But when I tell y'all, because it's not an if, when y'all going to laugh.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll be brief. I'll tell the brief version of the story.
When he's Nessie's P. Diddy.
No. You know how jerseys was hot back in the day? Everybody had, and then.
Oh, you see a shorty with a jersey dress? Oh my goodness!
Listen, but so I was known from like 7th grade to 10th grade from always wearing jerseys. My second day in Union, I came to school with a big ass Philadelphia Phillies jersey on. It was blue, the one with the pink.
Who do you know from the Phillies?
We're gonna get there. So I'm wearing that jersey. I got a fucking fitted on. I got a big ass head, so you know my fitted is extra fuck. I had like a 7 3/4 fitted.
Man, you know that shit was a 9.
It was an 8.
I think I wore like a 7 1/8.
It was my brothers used to make fun of me because all 3 of my brothers had dreads and they could fit my hat. Anyway.
I like the sound effects.
My first,
that's our boy, yo. Steve be hooking it up, yo.
But my first week in Union, I wanted to carry this. I don't know. When you're young, you do stupid shit. I wanted to carry this persona that I was just this hard, tough ass nigga. Don't talk to me. So I remember the first day of school was hot as hell. I came to school in a steep tech. One of the days I came in an army fatigue jacket, like I was tripping. Tim's on. I don't wear fucking Tim's.
First day of school is in September, y'all.
So
it's still hot.
You know the average degree is in September is about 80 to 85.
I came to Union in March.
Yes.
So it was getting warmer again already. So fucking I come to school that second day and I have this jersey on and somebody walks past me. I'm not gonna put his name out there. He know who he is. Somebody walks past me and go, "Oh shit. You look like E. Ness from Making the Band."
Hey, you know what I said before? I was like, when you're Ness, you're P. Diddy. That's what I said before you started.
That's why when you said it, I was laughing.
Yeah.
Because if only you knew, and now you do.
So, of course, I said, I tried to shut it down.
Oh.
You were Making the Band?
I tried to shut it the fuck down.
We all wanted to be on Making the Band,
before I knew it, the entire high school knew who fucking Ness was. And I'm like, my sisters went to school with me. And they knew about Ness, but didn't know they were talking about me. Like, who's Ness? I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Oh man, Making the Band.
And this is like right after he made them walk for that cheesecake, so it made it 10 times funnier.
So you have to. It's for your mental in school. They tell you accept it, roll into it. Mm-hmm. So I took it. It was what it was.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm a grown ass man now. No.
But here's the thing.
I don't say shit to y'all. Because y'all met me as that. You understand?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's your name.
When I first met him, I thought
I don't want to call you LaShawn.
That's my point. But I tell motherfuckers who are new into my life, no. Like, Grace didn't meet me as Ness, so she can't call me that.
Oh, okay.
That's why she purposely does it when she wants to fuck with me.
So when you walked up to Grace, what did you tell her your name was?
My name is LaShawn. Me and Grace work together.
So you lied when you first met her.
Fuck you. Anyway, look, I couldn't even get into the rest of the story. But like before we get out of here, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like I said, you got to make sure that you speak on what you need to speak on. And sometimes it's good to have that mindset of, you know what, I'm not going to rock the boat. I'm just going to stay neutral. You brought up the shit that happened that day at the gym. You were there to witness it. I'm usually not like that. Yeah. But I went off on old boy because there's boundaries you just never cross. You don't know who people are. Dante, we played it. I'll be quick. We played a game. It was 4-on-4s. This motherfucker was big as shit.
No
Stay in the paint.
Yeah.
No homo. No Diddy. Stay in the paint.
Diddy's homo.
He kept getting the ball in the paint, D. D, you play ball.
Yeah.
He kept getting the ball in the paint, and he would dribble out like he was a fucking guard.
I didn't know what the hell he was doing,
like,
bro.
That don't even make sense.
Like,
so we're up, but we started losing because he kept doing it.
Yeah.
As we're losing, you know, people, you're talking about what happened, blah, 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 but it's all fun. We don't get paid for this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm telling them, like, yo, damn, man, we need a big man to stay in the paint. And I say it in that tone, in that exact tone. Like, damn, man, big man should stay in the paint. No anger, no animosity. But I don't want old boy to think that I'm talking shit about him. And I see him walking up towards us. I was about to walk out and get water. I double back so he can hear me say it again. But I say it directly to him. I'm like, damn, bro, we need you to be parked down there. I don't let no other man tell me what to do. Oh, you want to act like immediately?
Okay.
He said that shit to me, Dante, and immediately I turned up on this nigga. I'm like,
okay.
All right, so you want to be like that? Yeah. You feel that way then. It was your fucking fault we lost.
Yeah.
Oh, what you do? I know what the fuck I did. I played defense, nigga. I was getting you the ball.
Yeah.
What you do with it?
Yeah.
that combo guy.
And then
needed.
he tried to dap me up. He walked out, and I was being loud so he could say something else. I'm like, fuck out of here. I should have knocked your big ass out for saying that shit to me. And they're all looking at me like, yo, where did this come from? I'm like, nah, that's some bitch shit to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't let other men talk to me like that. Fuck out of here, man. Listen, I don't condone violence.
What a complete 180.
You gotta talk about the violence. It's okay. Don't say.
Sometimes you gotta turn up on niggas, man.
Yeah.
But listen, before we get up out of here, let the people. Oh, I want you to do two things. I want them to let the people know where they can find you, where they can follow you at. And also the event you got coming up.
Yo, man, so I'm hosting a free group session on June 9th. That's a Sunday at 10 a.m.
Make sure y'all get there.
Follow me on Instagram, jet_cheese_. Remember, cheese with a Z. It's a free group session. All you got to do is message me. We'll set you up. And we'll get you training. My whole thing is, like we talked about earlier, is train like an athlete, all right? We're not just going to do normal, like, hamstring curls, bicep curls, and all that stuff. We're actually going to move around. We're going to do stuff.
Hamstring curls.
Listen, make sure y'all follow him. Y'all going to see the visual. I'm going to definitely put it on the episode. Yeah. But on that note, it's been real. It's been a great episode. We're happy to have you here. Definitely got to come back.
Next time, let me come out my dressing room before you start the episode.
Listen. No jokes aside, bro. You came in here looking fresh.
You see me, right?
You came in here looking fresh.
You see me, right? Because you be showing me up on every episode. So I was like, let me step out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who looked fresher, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I had to step out. Get your feet off the table.
They can't see it anyway. Hold up.
I'm gonna come in with a tuxedo.
Oh God! But on that note, no talent beats. Play us out, baby. We'll catch y'all again, Scott.
Yes, sir. Be well, y'all. Be safe out there in them streets.
That was lit.
And remember, if you ever see LaShawn,
do not.
Make sure.
You better not. I'll cut this shit out.
Drake better than Kendrick.
I'll cut this shit out. Steve, stop laughing. It's not funny.
I'll tell y'all on my personal page.
I'm usually not in your seat. Stop laughing.
It's Dante B. Y'all can follow me there. I'll put it in my story.
Cut that shit out.
Y'all be safe, scholars.
That whole part of the episode gonna be gone.